During my 4 interviews tips video, I talked about your 1-minute elevator speech. So sometimes you finish your interview, you've answered all the questions, but you really don't feel like you've been able to share everything you wanted to about yourself. This has happened to all of us. So I've got some tips that I want to share with you, but they're going to take you a little bit out of your comfort zone, but they will help you with this. Hi, if you're new here, welcome. I'm Tina C. I'm a career development and job strategist. My journey has taken me from managing to training to project management experience. I've interviewed hundreds of people and I've consulted a lot of people to help them move their career to that next step. So let's get into it. Your goal here is going to be to convey to the interview why you're the best person for the role and why you should be selected for the role. Now, why is this important or necessary? Okay, your competition has done the same job that you have and they have the same skills that you have, especially when you work for the same company. So you really need something that's going to make you stand out from the crowd, separate you from the competition. A lot of people, especially your competition, they've already mastered the art of sharing the situation, the task, the action they took, and the result. So you want to be able to do something that's going to have you stand out and separate yourself from them. What I'm advising you to do is to be bold and to brag on yourself, plain and simple. Most people say that they have a hard time selling themselves or bragging on themselves. Well, spoiler alert, for about 45 minutes to an hour, I'm really going to need you to step outside your comfort zone and do that. This is what's going to help you with nailing that interview and leaving that impression. All right, so listen up and take some notes. The first thing I want you to do is make a list of your skills that you think you're bringing to the role. Then take those skills, see what rolls up to the top. What do you think is the most important? And then create a short statement that you're going to share with the hiring manager about yourself. I know it won't feel comfortable at first, but this is really a deal breaker. So be bold, be specific, and be direct. Let's start with why you're interested in the role. I'm going to give you an example of something you can say. I can take my experience that I bring to the role and make an immediate impact, and then give them specific examples of how you're going to do that. But make sure that you keep it short and sweet. You're trying to convey why you're excited about the role and how you feel you can make a difference or an immediate impact. Next, you want to talk about why you should be selected for the role. So an example of what you could say is, I'm going to take my 5 years of coaching and managing and make an immediate impact by, and then you're going to have to be specific with, are you going to make some type of process improvement? Is there some initiative you want to tackle? Or is there something that the team is lacking that you want to work on? I can't fill in the blanks for you, but you get the gist of it. Now, based on what you've learned about the company, be sure during your interview that you are using those keywords or buzzwords that you've picked up. And they're common to every company, but be sure you know what those are. So I'm talking about engagement, diversity, development, connection, support, emotional intelligence. So keep in mind, the more you've learned about the company or the team, the organization, the better you're going to be able to share with them the things that you can do that are going to make an immediate impact. So again, a lot of you may not feel comfortable doing these things, but being direct and being bold is really going to help you make a difference. So now I'm going to give you some things not to say. These are those canned messages that your competition is going to say, but they're statements that don't have any real meaning or impact. These are things other people will say. I'm a people person. I love helping other people and sharing my knowledge. I'm a great listener. I love developing others. So what do these statements really mean? They're not really going to make a lasting impression or make you stand out. So let's talk about their lack of impact. So the first one is, I'm a people person. Well, let's hope you're a people person. You'll be working with people. And so I'll tell you that unless you're a lighthouse worker working all alone, need I say more? I love sharing my knowledge and helping others. As opposed to what? You want to keep all the information to yourself? you don't want to share and support other people and help them with their development, if you really want to highlight this skill, then I'm going to suggest that you say something like, I have a proven track record of helping people develop their skills and helping them to move on to that next role in their career. So if you do share this, be sure that you're able to back that up with some examples. You always want to have that just in case you're asked. I'm a great listener. Do I even need to address this one? Okay, so the last one is I love developing others. Okay, so let's think about it. Whether you're in a management role or you're an individual contributor, you're going to be working with other people. And you want to be known as someone who helps other people. This would be called being a team player. So I'm going to go back to, unless you're the lighthouse worker working all alone, this is a must if you're going to be successful in the role. So my point here with all of this is at the end of the interview, you want to make sure that you've made that impression with the interviewer. You want to leave that lasting impression. You want to leave them remembering something special about you. I'd love to hear if you've done something like this already. Share how you've been able to be bold and how it worked for you. Let me know how you like these tips and if they work for you. I also love to hear, what do you struggle with as you're preparing for an interview? Please be sure to like and subscribe and share this with others. Good luck with your next interview, and thanks for watching.